Hello again and welcome to a showcase of a one card game I prepared for the contest that's right now on BGG. The game is called Deus and this is all the components it uses. It uses one card, 4 white d6 dice, 4 orange d6 dice and 4 of these little cubes. So let me quickly explain how the game works and later I can do a playthrough. So as you can see, the space on the card has 4 of these tracks going from 1 to 6 around borders, and this is where you can actually place the cubes and move them up and down. The objective of the game is to push my dice inside of this 2 multiplied by 2 grid, 2 by 2 grid. So how it's done? Well, the game setup is quite easy. I'm gonna roll these white dice one by one and I'm gonna place them on these letters D, E, S, and U. Yeah, the U and S. Alright, so it's done like this, one by one. So I roll a die, I don't change its value, place it on D, and this also tells me that on the track number with the letter D, I need to put a little cube on a 6. Then I do the same for the E. Got to 1. Okay. So I need, this is the E track, the little cube goes to 1. For the U, we got a cube on a 4. Oh, actually this is U. And for the S, another 4 here. And then I'm gonna roll all my dice, and I can do one reroll. In this case I probably want to have a lot of dice of different numbers, so I'm gonna actually reroll these two. Okay, I have only one reroll, so that's it. Oh wait, this was the one. So these are my options basically, and the game can start. Basically you need a timer. You can use a phone, set it on 5 minutes, and you need to do this thing. So this is what I have to do. By using my dice, I have to push out other dice. I'm gonna push them out either vertically like this, so using a 4. Well, here's a rule. I need to push with the value that is same as or higher than the dice I'm pushing. So for instance, I can use a 4 to push this one like this, horizontally, or I can push here from above vertically. So let's actually push from above. So I'm with the 4, I'm pushing this one, so the 4 is gonna get out of the grid, and you can actually see these little lines connecting to the action. It's gonna move here on the plus, this will go down, and the 4 is gonna enter the grid like this. So when the dice gets onto this grid, the first thing is gonna happen is gonna change its value depending on these actions. So the plus means it's gonna change this value from 4 to 5. Basically you get a +1. Minus means goes down by 1. This little like a circling star arrows means you're gonna reroll the die, and this means you're gonna clone the die. Basically you're gonna clone it with the dice that you just pushed your die. So for instance, I'm gonna show it quickly. I just wanna finish this thing. Alright, so this turns into 5. I get a new die. Whatever you push out, it's your dice right now. Can't change the value. And you can see the little connector going to 1, which means this cube will go toward the 1 space. So it's going to actually go toward the U. So what I have to do is to put all of these cubes onto these letters, so to cover the word Deus, and to have all my orange dice inside of this grid. So that's my objective under 5 minutes. So let me show you how the cloning works. So to be able to clone, I have to push from bottom, so It's gonna go like this, and let me show you. So as you can see, there's one here. I can push one with another one, or any of these dice. They are all high values, but let's use the 3. Okay, so I'm pushing with the 3 from vertically, okay, up, pushing the 1, so the 4 is going to be moved like this, and then the cloning is going to happen. So this 4 is going to become the 1. It's going to clone, basically just going to get that value, because as you can see, the action connecting to this side of the dice just show it. So that's going to be cloned to 1, and also this is connected to the 6, which means this should go up, but it can't go more than 6. So this is like a completely not really good move. I mean, really wrong move, but I just want to show you how the cloning works. Alright, so let's play a bit with this. Let's see. Also, there is a strict rule. You can't have more than 3 of the same value. So if I get another 1, I lose the game immediately, and you can't have more than 3 of the same value in this grid. So if I have like 666, I also lose the game, or 3 3s, or 3 1s, or whatever. So you need to watch out for that. Also, you can't push a die. So for instance, if I want to push this 3 over this plus, actually it's better to explain on the 6. So if I'm pushing, let's change it a bit. Let's place it like this. So if I want to push from this side horizontally the 6 onto this, onto the plus, I can't do it, because you can't change the 6 into 7 on a d6 dice. So the dice can't go over the 6 or lower than the 1. So for instance, if the 1 is here, I won't be able to move, like use the 6 to move the 1 over this side, because can't go lower than 1. So you need to watch for that, because another thing you can lose the game is, besides having like 3 of the same kind here or in the grid, is if you actually can't push any more dice. Alright, so let's do some turns. Well, let me think. Alright, so I'm gonna actually use a 5 to push from above. Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, I probably won't, because I want a 2. So pushing from above, so the 1's gonna go here, and it's gonna turn into 2, and on this track this will go toward the 1, so it's gonna go to 3, which is not good for me. I need it to be on the same letters. So right now I'm thinking how to push this toward the E, which means I probably have to use this action here. So I need to push 4 onto 5, which I can't do right now. As you can see, all my dice are lower. If I need to push the 4, I need a 4 or more. Oof. Yeah, let me think. Okay, let's then try something on this grid. Oh, but I need something that is... Oh, wow. The only thing I can use right now is the 3. So basically I made while making an example how to play the game, I just make it impossible right now, but it is still possible, like from bottom. So if I push the 5 here, this will turn into 3. It's gonna clone itself, but this can't go more than 6. But right now I'm thinking to push the oh, I can't. I'm gonna have the same 3 of the same. Oh, yeah, as you can see already, I lost the game. So let's start from the beginning, because while I'm making the example how the game works, I actually put myself in the corner. So let's set up the game again. So 1 on a D, which means here, 4 on a E, so that's here, 1 on a U. And by the way, if you at the beginning of the game have a 3 of the same kind, you just re-roll it, because you can't start the game by losing it. So this is U on 1. Okay, and let's see the S on 2. Alright, and now let's see my dice. Alright, I'm gonna probably reroll these 2 6s. Alright, so that's what I have. 2, 3, another 2, and a 5. And as you can imagine, it's even worse if you're playing on the time with a timer of 5 minutes. Of course, you can always play an easy game like without any timer, just trying to solve the puzzle. So let's see. Okay, let's start with the. Yeah, let's start like this. I'm gonna use a 2 from this side, so I push this here on a plus. This will become a 2, and as you can see, that's connected to 6. This will move toward the 6, and probably want to do that again. Yeah, gonna do that again, but this time with the. Do I want to do it with the 5? No, I'm gonna do it again with the 2. Again, this side using the white 2. So this turns into 3, and I already have 1 on the S. All right, and 1 dice inside, so that's good. Okay, let's see the bottom track here. It needs to be pushed in this direction, so I need to use this, which means I need to push from this side. Probably gonna use another white 3 from top. It's gonna go like this. So this will be actually rerolled. Okay, that's a 2. Of course, you need to be careful, because if you reroll and get another 2, like if I have like 2 2s and now reroll again 2, I would just lose again. So this goes here. Ooh, well, in that case, I probably don't want to use. I want to put one of the 2s inside, so I don't think about it too much. Well, let's push from this side with the 2. So this will go here. It's going to become a 1. This will move bottom. Alright. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's work on this track. So I probably want to push from the bottom. Let's use a 1. Yeah. So this will go here, but this will now clone into 1. Oof. I need to watch out for that. I need to get rid of one of these ones. Yeah, let's push from this side with the 3. This will be rerolled. Oh no, another 1. But this will now go forward, so it's back to 4. But I think I can now use a 1 again, or should I use a 5? I need to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna use a 1 again to push forward. This will go here, and this will clone, so it will become. Oh, that was a bad move. Alright, so this will push it here. I would need to use a 5. Okay, let's do something like this. I'm gonna push like this into this direction, so this will go like this. I get the 3 is gonna clone into 1, and I lose the game. I didn't see that. Okay, so as you can see, it's really to make a mess. That was a bad move. How didn't I see I have it already 2 1s? But in any case, now you can see how it works. It's quite simple, but you need to be focused, and you know, with the timer going on, it's probably gonna be much harder. So yeah, that's a Deus 1 card game, a little abstract puzzle to play under 5 minutes. In any case, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.